welcome. What was up with the spooky tunes on the intro? It's not even Halloween yet.
I just wanted to play something new that I haven't played in a while, so I wanted to
I
throw
was
something
intrigued.
up. So, yeah.
All right, so we're back at it again.
Yes, we are. Got quite a new few things. This is not even like a tenth of the new Barrow stuff we got in. Just some of the stuff I thought we could show off that was pretty cool. Got some new EK, got the STR4s, got the Radeon 7, and got some new terminals. So,
terminals, yeah, Hank's talked to me about those. He made sure that we order all the proper ones. So, got a bunch of those. And you also were telling me today that we have like 300 new bike ski items coming.
Oh yes, bike ski. I saw the invoice of what is to come, but I don't know when it is to come.
So in the coming weeks, we will have a whole pile of bike ski stuff. So I'm sure we'll just have a new product stream just on that. So
oh god, that'd be like.
Look forward to that.
But anyways,
yeah, so it might be.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. I have my UV strip. Let me turn this off just so it's not.
Very bleak.
But we got some of the flow meters and temperature sensors in the gold. I'm pretty sure we've had these before, but they basically told us we couldn't get any more. They were done.
Oh, the gold because they're limited edition or something.
Yeah, limited edition. So I think they probably make batches of them, and then they kind of like go EOL for a while, and they come back.
Because those are actually gold plated, aren't they?
Yes, they're 24 karat.
I mean, I'm sure it's the thinnest gold plating you've ever seen in your life, but
yeah,
it's
it
real
states
gold.
that it's real gold on their aluminum.
Let me see. Yeah.
But I mean, of course, I mean this is, I believe, this is their temperature sensor. This one, of course.
Oh, and it even says limited edition in the title.
Yep.
Is it the same? It's got to be the same price, isn't it, as the old one? It's $54.95 for the flow meter, and it's $25.95 for the water temp sensor.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actual gold. I take all of that back because it says materials used, aluminum front cover.
But they are gold plated, is what it is. This is actual gold plating on the aluminum. It's not.
You think so?
A whole lot. It's dated it. You want to take one and then go get it analyzed at an actual place?
I don't know how you analyze it. But
you can get it tested and get it see it's real gold, but
I'm not. I guess I'd be. I'm not sure. If you're into it, it looks like gold. So if you got a gold bill, there you go.
This one, I believe, I'm pretty sure this
probably won't matter if it's real gold or not.
Yeah. Then you got this one's the temperature sensor, and the other one is the flow meter, I believe.
Flow meter.
Correct off. It has like the 3-pin, comes with a 3-pin cable, of course. And it seems to be a decent length. I haven't actually undone this. It's obviously probably a little bit longer than the one that comes with the flow meter. So I mean, yeah, there's a good distance to that. So
yeah, and that's the flow meter one. Yeah, that's 3-pin cable. Because I believe you just connect that to your RPM header or a fan header, and it'll give you an RPM.
Yeah.
What's up, Willie? He says it's fool's gold. I might have to agree with Willie.
Possibly.
I'm not sure.
But
like I said, for all those gold belts, there's so few gold parts out there. I remember when we got the Bits Power True Brass stuff, which kind of looks gold.
Yeah, it is.
It's really hard to come by like a lot of gold stuff. So
yeah,
I don't think the people who are doing gold builds are going to care if it's real gold or not, just because it's hard enough to find anything that even looks gold.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you put real gold in your build, you're probably going to spend a pretty penny.
The title, though, that you, I assume you copy and pasted for the title of the product, but it says, Real Gold, Limited Edition.
I mean, it says in their stuff that it's actually 24 karat.
It says it's real gold, so...
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know.
If it's wrong, it's on them. It's their listing.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've just been on the internet long enough to know that you usually don't want to believe everything you read on that. Especially the limited edition part, because like you said, we had these a while ago, and then they were like, no more. And now they're like, hey, we got some.
Well, I don't know if they were these ones or the version 1. That's the difference. I can't remember which ones we had exactly, but I remember we ordered a few, and they went and we sold them pretty quick. I think we had like 5 of each, and they were gone within
we have
like
5 of each of these too. So let's see how long they last.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna last that long. I honestly think I ordered these ones just attempting to see if they would give us some, or if they told me that they were EOL or whatnot. Anyways, moving on.
Yep.
We already have.
Fizzle says we have to start over though. We can start over. Let's do all the last 10 minutes. Oh yeah, so new adapter plates, or that's a pump mount. You got the adapters too though.
Yeah, we have the 120 already version, and these are the 140 versions. There is the flat. There's 2 different versions. There's this one that's actually raised slightly like this, and there is a flat version that is used to mount to your radiator. We had them in 120. Now we do have them in 140. For anybody that runs,
looking for those.
Yeah,
and the mount next to that though.
Huh?
I think that's the mount next to that one.
Yes,
is the one that everyone's interested in.
This is the pump mount bracket for distros. See, we've got
$4,
and we got the actual pumps that go with the distros. These come in like 3 separate pieces. There's the heatsink on the bottom, there's the actual pump, and then there's the acrylic top. They piece together like
and they even show that adapter plate can be used with the bracket that you have right there.
Yep,
if you
and
wanted
then you have these screws that actually go all the way through, because the holes that are in, and then you mount them to your distro that way. These are for some of the distro plates now do not have the 4 mounting holes. You have to check the distro when you get it. I know that like some of the version 2, they've moved to this model where it's actually only has 2 holes in the distro plate, so you can actually like mount this to it, and then this can have a DDC actually sit on top of it.
Yep. And see, that's essentially what I'm doing with the distro that I'm making for the R6, except for my little bracket won't be out of metal. But same thing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make it an integrated pump, but it makes it so then all the fittings and everything line up perfectly when you use that mount, is what that does.
Yeah, and it shows that you can mount a pump multiple ways on this, on its side and everything, and you can even use...
Yeah, and like I said, you can even use that with the other brackets and stuff like that, so...
Yep, exactly.
It's all good stuff.
Yep. And then we got some of the barrow tubing in. We have... What is it? 10,
there's some busy colors.
And 16 mil, right? Am I correct?
Let me double check.
I can't remember the exact size. I think it's 14.
So many new barrel products.
I know.
Oh, and it's not letting me update the quantity that I can see at one time, so we're stuck with 15.
But anyways, there is 16, 14, and I think this is actually 10. I don't think there's a 12. I think I misspoke.
We have 12 millimeter fittings in from Barrow.
Yeah.
I'm still looking.
But either way, we have all 3 colors in all 3 sizes. They're all UV, all 100 or all 50 mil in length.
50 centimeters.
500 millimeters in length.
Yep.
And
it looks like for the tubing we have 16 and 14. But yeah, you're right. There's no 12. There's 16 and 14 in red, blue, and green. So RGB.
And they are all UV. And
all
that's
UV.
why I have my UV strip here, because I was going to actually show
and it's PETG, by the way.
What?
A lot of the colored tube that we have on the website already, because we do have some colored tube. A lot of that, though, is acrylic, like Monsoon has a whole bunch, and it's acrylic tube. And Monsoon does some things good, but their tubing I've never cared for, so... Maybe this PETG is a little easier to work with. That's all I say, is the Monsoon stuff is not that easy to bend and stuff. You gotta actually practice with it quite a bit, but...
From there. But the blue, honestly, really isn't that UV. I mean, that's... Blue.
Yeah. That's weird. I would have thought blue. I would hope the green's really
The-
good, but blue's usually supposed to be good.
This red is super.
Oh wow, it turns like orange.
It's like a pinkish orange. It's like a really hot pink. But,
I don't think I'd buy it to have it UV reactive though.
But then
I've never been a fan of UV, so I'm probably the wrong guy to ask. So
yeah. And
the
then,
green's
of
kind of
course,
cool. It makes it pretty yellow, but if that's what you're going for, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice effect. I like it. I would throw this in a rig. I mean, it's a nice color green and everything. And plus, Barrow tubing is rather cheap compared to a lot of the other ones. So if you just wanted it to test it out.
That's what I'm saying. Not only is this stuff cheap, it's also PETG, which no matter what I found with bending, plastic tube is PETG is always easier to bend than acrylic, no matter who makes it. So it's cheap and it's PETG. Buy a whole bunch of it, practice with it, color you like, go for it. So new stuff for you. What else you got, Garrett?
We might as well move along to ZEK stuff. Let's move this.
Ooh, E-case.
So, first off, we got the new STR4 blocks that are the velocity blocks. We got full nickel.
Those things are so big.
Oh,
How heavy is that full nickel one, dude? Could you kill somebody with that?
Yeah, you can you can cause some damage.
Man, that thing looks massive. Oh man, it's so clean. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it is very nice. I do like the.
I don't even have a tier 4. I want one.
Yeah. And then you got, of course,
maps.
Knock it over my box stack that I had. Was the Cedo one? Cedo.
Yeah.
Very nice. Light up at the bottom.
Yeah, and
badge.
It's got to be the same cold plate as their last TR4 Supremacy, because I know EK where they had their first TR4 block where they used the original Supremacy cold plate, which was small.
Yeah.
And then they undid all that as much as you can undo something, and then they released the updated version, which is much better. And that's what it looks like here. Is the big cold plate, ton of fins in there, all good stuff. So looks like solid block. Okay, once again.
Yeah, they're the solid design. I mean, what the full nickel one's what, $139? Am I correct? I think so.
$139, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, not bad for a full nickel block.
Well, yeah, it's huge. I mean, you got to think about the full nickel version of the Supremacy, or not Supremacy, I keep saying, but the full nickel of the AM4 and 11.5X is 110. Yeah. So it's $139.99 for the TR4 version, which isn't that much more considering that it's significantly larger.
All right, and of course
the other ones are $109.99. So. Oh, and then we got, is that the classic or whatever they're calling it?
No, these are also the Vector.
Oh, this is Vector. So that's
Vector
Radeon 7 block?
Yep.
Ooh. We got the Radeon 7 blocks in, if anybody cares.
There was people actually asking me for them. So.
Oh yeah, no, I think it'll be
out
good.
there.
There are some.
Stream disappeared.
PS Tech said the dream disappeared, but I'm not sure. Can you make it reappear?
I don't know.
You guys might be a magician. No, I don't think we disappeared it. He disappeared it. I'm not magic. It's not us. I don't think. I can see it, says Basim. Thank you, sir.
Everyone else can see? We good?
Yeah.
Because
Honestly,
I can't see, but...
Just came back.
Yeah, it's weird. I physically can't see what's going on the stream. I can just watch it from the...
You're okay, binary.
OBS.
No, like I said, I think KDS is magic. He disappeared it.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, KDS? Not sure.
I don't know. I like him. He's got magic.
EK.
So yes, we got the Radeon 7 block. Binary said he just got the bikes he won a month and a half ago, but don't worry about it. We got it now. I think EK just they just released last week, didn't they?
I was gonna say we just.
But in the last week or two, because we always get EK stuff in, so.
Yeah.
EK was honestly just a little bit behind compared to Bikesky in that situation. So.
Yeah.
You bought a Radeon 7 and you were water cooling it.
But anyways, I mean, it is really nice. I mean, of course, it's the same Vector design. Everything has the light up logos and EK badge. and all that fun stuff. They do actually, and then actually has the little Radeon logo up in the corner. They decided to
and the nickel plexi RGB version's $159.99. I don't think it has the acetyl copper.
No, I didn't grab any other ones. I had so much stuff tonight that I wanted to at least show that we had these ones, and I know these
Well, the acetyl copper aren't RGB, so they're only 140, and then there's a nickel acetyl version that is RGB, that's 155. So.
And they also sent like a PCI bracket with it for some reason. I mean, I don't know why. I know that
that's a single slot bracket because I believe that the card comes with a dual slot bracket. Like, there's no ports, there's no video outputs on the second part of the slot on the original video card, but the EK gives you that, so you can, like, it's essentially like a delete kit, so like you can delete the other slot, and
that's nice.
Turns it into a completely single slot. So yeah, it is nice that they actually include that now. I like to see that. So good little touch there.
Black nickel.
Nice, Willie. Hope you enjoy the block. Post pictures and stuff.
Got 2 copper. Yeah. And last but not least, we've got their new. I'm drawing a blank. Their slots. 4 slot. We got 3 slot.
Oh yeah, all of the SLI bridges. So, or Crossfire, whatever you prefer. But it's for the vector blocks, because if you guys have bought the vector blocks for your GPUs, you found out that you can't use the old SLI terminals that were for their old GPU blocks. So these are finally out. They finally have terminals. I'm not a huge fan of terminals, to be honest. I would prefer just to use tubing and fittings, but I know there's a lot of people that do like terminals, and I went over it with Hank. I'm pretty sure we got all of the most like common used SLI terminals.
Yeah,
so
this is just
SLI
4. I think we have another at least 2 or so.
There's like 12 different ones. Let me see if I can see all of them, but there's a lot.
Something like that. But yeah, I actually like how these were designed. I was kind of confused on them at first on like the design of them, because I didn't really get with the whole. If you can tell, they have these like slots in them. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That is actually so when you take off this, when you take off the bracket, you can actually take this piece and put it right back on over this piece.
So
it still looks like a very it
so
looks
each
like one
box
fluid
still
piece.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, because at first I saw them and I was like, that's kind of a confusing method, but
yeah, I see the slots too, and I'm like, I don't really get why it's all there, but that makes sense now.
Yeah,
so, if you guys want to know which ones we have, I'm gonna go through the list here real quick.
Yep.
We have a dual 3 slot. We have a dual 2 slot. We have dual 2 slot in plexi. Triple 2 slot in both steel and plexi. Quad 2 slot in both plexi, acetyl. And dual 4 slot in acetyl and plexi. Oh, and a quad 2 slot in acetyl, but not in plexi. Weird. Okay. But yeah.
Might have ordered them, they just didn't have them at the time when we
Yeah, they might not have them all yet. Because I know we got quite a few, but like, one SLI and all that stuff is kind of dying. 2, it's not that great on RTX for the most part. So I really only had Hank get the popular ones. We did leave out a few. There is like one that you guys needed and we didn't get it, so let us know. We can order those up, no problem.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and they come with all the screws. They even have the terminal O-rings with them. So if you buy one of these, it'll have the terminal O-rings to fit all the terminals on the back. So that way you don't have to get the bridge and then go and try and buy and be like, oh, I need to figure out how many terminal O-rings and screws and all that. It's all in the box with it.
Yeah.
So it's all one full ready to go piece for you in the end. Did you show
SLI bridges are always kind of tough. So if you guys do actually want to use them and you're trying to figure out which one you need for your setup, you can always email me. It's actually my least favorite question to answer, but I'm always happy to help. So I'll look at your motherboard and see what spacing you got and stuff and try to help you figure that out, because it can be confusing. But to let you guys all know, like, the different slots on your board, that's a standard distance. So, like, it doesn't matter what board you have, you just got to be able to tell me what slots you're using, and then you can figure it out from there.
Yeah. We got one last thing to do, don't we, Matt? We gotta.
Oh yes, we have a giveaway
Let me
from
grab it.
like 2 weeks ago. So if you guys were here, maybe more. I don't know.
It's
an alpha
2 weeks.
giveaway.
2 weeks. You're right.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
I showed this off on stream. I showed you guys and how well it worked. Actually, it was beating my custom loop for performance. So, if you guys check out the link. I don't. Were we able to link it somehow in the stream? Did we link the Facebook post in this stream?
It should be in there.
Okay, guys. So is it closed now?
Huh?
No, it's still technically open.
Technically,
but
it's closing now.
Okay, it's closing now, and you want me to pick a winner?
Yes, it was.
Okay, well then I can make
stream.
it. Okay. It's got to close before I can pick a winner, so I have to adjust this time really quick to 5:29 p.m. Oh, that's
Doing
Pacific
a giveaway.
time. Why is it
Mighty
Pacific
Voice?
time?
It's the Alpha Cool Ice Bear Extreme AIO. Did you enter it? Gotta make sure you entered it.
You still have time. I'm setting it for 5:30 now. 5:30.
Yeah,
Well,
give him,
6:30, whatever time. You guys have like 2 minutes.
Yeah, give him the 2 minutes.
70 seconds.
Enter,
It's counting. It's counting down. We're at 65.
I have
so
like a box
get in there
of
right
giveaway
now.
items.
Do you really? From who?
Well, this was in it. Then there's other Alpha Cool stuff that I can give away. But
Did you guys find the post? Because I was gonna say you have to go to the Facebook post to get to the Gleam link.
Yeah.
Because you can't like Gleam on YouTube anymore. So sorry about the
YouTube has this thing.
rigmarole.
Now.
Yeah. So. What's the link? The link would be the Facebook link in the description. Oh, you didn't. Yeah, get it into our subscriber giveaway here, and then it has a link, which will take you to a Facebook post, which will have a Gleam link, but you still have 23 seconds to enter. Now 20. Go, go, go! You guys can do it. So it's an Alpha Cool Iceberg stream, like I said a couple weeks ago. I checked it out, so you guys can check out that stream if you want to see more about it. Like I said, I was running it. I compared my custom loop, and it actually was beating it. So pretty good rig there, worth like $300. 1 second, and it's done. Ended. Let me refresh this, and let's pick
Is everybody?
winner. Winners. There's only one winner, so we shall draw.
Almost $300. Yeah.
Draw
I got some other
one
good
winner.
giveaway items from Alpha Cool, so we'll start those next week. Great. Yeah, sure.
For the we have EK items to give away.
I can get some, probably.
We drew the winner is Tristan Mitchell in the stream tonight.
Who?
I'm not sure. Tristan Mitchell. I don't want to like start like dropping
I saw a Tristan
like where he lives and like his email and stuff in chat. But if there's a Tristan Mitchell out there right now,
I could have sworn I saw
I'll be
Tristan
emailing.
when I was...
I mean, I'm gonna email this guy. You didn't have to like be here to win, so I'm gonna email this guy. If he doesn't reply in 24 hours,
it's not rigged. We don't rig our giveaways. We get nothing out of rigging giveaways, so it wouldn't even help.
No. So, Mr. Tristan Mitchell, he's in the Facebook group and stuff, so we'll send an email. If he doesn't respond in 24 hours, I will re-roll it, and I will let you guys know, so don't worry. I already have one, so you don't have to worry about me trying to keep the giveaway here.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with mine, so...
Maybe we can do a giveaway with that one. I mean, granted, it's slightly used.
It's slightly used, yeah. I know, it's a little big.
It's a $300 thing, and you really just tested it, so I mean...
I know, honestly, I could care less about it.
Yeah, I can show you. Look, let's see what else I have in here to give away.
We do this summer. Summer when we're short on, we'll just make a random stream, I think, and instead of Hank's typical $10 to $20 item, we'll just be like, boom, slightly used $300 item. How's about that?
We could. I mean, we could do something. Like so, I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing? Are you trying to give away more shit?
Not tonight, but we'll set this up for the next one. There's going to be
show them what they can win next week, because we'll be back next week, Thursday. Same time, same great place.
Well, we're probably going to have to set up a contest for this, too.
Do we really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it? You're keeping us on edge here.
I don't know if you can see.
It looks like a block.
It is. It's a 2080 Ti Alpha Cool block.
Okay. That seems dope. So
I have
got
two
a
of
bunch
them.
of stuff
One of them will be given away at a different time, and the other one will set up for stream giveaway stuff. And I'll have to look around, and I probably can get some other good stuff for us to give away.
Yeah, Tizzle, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, as much as I'd love to win a new block, I'm a little short on 28 ETIs as well myself.
Hey, if we can get our YouTube stream to 5,000 people, 5,000 subscribers, we'll probably be able to pull off giveaways like that, where we actually can maybe...
like give you a card and a block, so it's not a paperweight when you get it.
But that's farther down the line. That requires our
you guys like
YouTube channel to be more popular, and
like I said, we're getting really close to that 5,000 sub giveaway. We're getting there. We'll be back, so subscribe so you don't miss the next time we're live. I plan on either I'll be live tomorrow with some new Primo Chill coolant that we were talking about. What was that, last week? I think we were just talking about the Primo Chill coolant. So I got some of that in.
Like 2 streams ago, but you were talking last week about actually testing it, I believe.
Yeah, so I'll be testing that either a stream tomorrow or early on next week. We'll see how everything plays out. If you guys aren't in our group, definitely join our group. Today I posted a bunch of pictures of the R6 distribution panel or waterway, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much just finishing up the prototype there. We'll have those on the shelves pretty soon here. So, like I said, go check out the post in the group and the pictures if you guys were looking for that. If you guys are looking for custom order distros, you can always send me an email. Not quite ready yet, so if you need something ASAP, you're probably going to want to find someone else. But if you have ideas and plans, feel free to shoot me an email and we can talk about it.
Yeah. You also have to do the copper tubing coming up sometime.
Yes, I do have to do the copper tubing stream.
Special guest.
Yeah, I know. I got to talk to the special guest too to make sure the special guest can be there. So we'll do that. We could possibly do that next week. Otherwise, like I said, I have that coolant. That's a pretty easy stream. I've got a bunch of their cleaners too, so I believe. Oh, that's right. I can't run the coolant tomorrow, but I could stream starting the cleaner because I got Primo Chill's cleaner and stuff. But their stuff takes like 3 days to run. So,
any chance on you guys doing custom distro plates at some point? Yes.
Yep, very soon, dude. Like I said, if you have some plans in mind, feel free to shoot me an email. My email's in the description of the video. I can't quite yet. I'm getting really close. I just want to get this R6 distro wrapped up and kind of into production, and then I'll be pretty comfortable with seeing you guys' designs. And
Tizzle Dexter, if you had actually some kind of drawn up plan of one, it could make it go a lot quicker because it also depends on what case you have and.
Yeah, I was talking to Hank about all that. I'm sure we'll do either a video or I'll do a post. We'll get the information out there about how it all works with custom orders and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as we're playing right now, you guys are going to need to provide me with your 3D files. They don't have to have like tool paths and all that stuff in it, but I need a workable 3D file. You guys don't want to pay me to design your stuff. It'll cost a lot of money. So.
And he'll screw it up too.
I could screw it up too, so you could pay for nothing. No, it wouldn't be that bad. But no, it's really hard to get all of that and make a custom distro. It would take a lot of time. So
yeah,
there's plenty of resources out there, and we'll get you guys a list of like references that we have for people where you can get 3D drawing made, and then it'll be a pretty easy process. So look forward to that. Thank you, Tizzle, for showing some excitement for it.
Yeah.
So make sure you have a fill port and a drain port. Yeah. I did make sure of that, sir. It's a little hard to fill it when you're on a port.
Yeah. So, we will see you guys next time. Make sure, like Matt said, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see more and we can actually do some fun giveaways.
Yeah, we'll have more giveaways next week.
Make sure you get in on the motherboard giveaway because it's motherboard,
that's in the post as well.
velocity block, and cables from Cable Mod.
Yep. Cable Mod.
And I think that's about it.
Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We're going to sing good night. So, good night. Have a good night. Happy water cooling. It was fun.
Good night.
See you next week.
Bye.